Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will be guiding you through the process of setting up your REALME Note 70T. Let's begin! And we can begin by simply hitting the little arrow button. Now we can choose our language. I'm going to stay with English, but if you want to, you can always change something else. And the same thing goes with the region. I'm going to choose United States, though if you want to, you can always choose something else. Now we have to agree to some legal information, for example, user privacy, security and protection, user agreement and data security. Now we have the ability to connect to mobile network. I do not have a SIM card on me right now, so I'm not going to bother with that, but if you have any trouble actually connecting to a mobile network, we have a tutorial on how to input your SIM card. So let's go next. And now there is something very important. We can potentially set up our device using other device. This is incredibly convenient if you are moving from older model to a newer one, since it will just save you a lot of time, and additionally it should also transfer all your applications. So if you have an older device, I would strongly advise you to click either of these options, but this is a guidance tutorial, so I will go with skip. And now we have the ability to connect to our network. As you can see, this one cannot be really skipped, unfortunately, so let's just choose our network. As you can see, this is the list of all networks. I do not see my network because I wanted to see the 5G version of this one, which gives me an illusion that this phone does not support 5G. That's interesting. But let's go with this one, and let's simply input our password now. Of course, if you do not have this password, I would strongly advise you to just look at your router, because usually next to a name there is also a password. Maybe it's like a sticker on the router or below it. It's hard to guess. But now, after you have done that, you can simply hit save, and if the password is correct, you should be connected to your Wi-Fi. Congratulations! Now let's hit next. And now we are getting our phone ready. This will take a few minutes, maybe a few seconds. It really depends on the strength of your device and your internet. Though anyway, I will pause the recording for now. It didn't take that long, but as you can see, now we have the other important part, copying apps and data from older device. This is the exact same thing I've said before. If you have an older device that you want to transfer its data from, I would strongly advise you to do it now, otherwise you won't be able to do it in the future. I mean, you will, but you would have to use some sort of third-party application, which sucks, let's be honest. But I will go with don't copy because I do not have an older device on me right now. And now we are checking information once again, and in any moment we should be able to simply enter our email account. Now this part is skippable, though I'm not going to skip that since I want this tutorial to be as not vague as possible. Vagueless? I'm not entirely sure. But if you want to look at the tutorial on how to skip that part, we also have a tutorial on that, so yeah. But anyway, you want to simply input your Gmail account credentials right now. And as a little fun fact, you do not have to type in gmail.com manually, you can just go with next. And as you can see, if the Google will successfully find your Gmail, you should be able to just input your password. And after you have input your password, and if it's correct, you can simply hit next and go further. Now we have the ability to choose if you want to set up our Google using our device or the device of our child. Now, actually it's not about devices, it's about accounts, and basically if you will go with this function, you will set up parental controls, which are very bad. I do not recommend that, since Family Link is almost like a malware on your phone, to be honest. So I'm not going to bother with that. However, if for some reason you want to set up parental controls, don't worry, as we do have tutorials on our channel. So I will go with next. And now we have to agree to terms of service, latest terms of service and privacy policy. So I will go with I agree. And now, after a few moments, we should get whole account info and be able to continue with our setup. And after a moment, we now see Google services. As you can see, there are not very much of them. First is use location. I would actually advise you to keep that on, since use location allows you to, for example, use find my device in case of losing your device, which, as you can probably tell, is very good to have. Then we have allow scanning. Now this, technically, you could disable that. It's obviously, you don't really have to listen to me, you can do whatever you want. I would advise you to disable that if you care about battery life, since this will allow you to, for example, connect to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth easier. And lastly, we have the ability to send usage and diagnostic data. Now I'm going to disable this, since I do not like having my data thrown away, because data is very important nowadays, and you should protect it. So yeah, and now let's simply hit accept. And now the backup. I cannot really stress it enough, but having a backup on is incredibly important, like really important, because otherwise you will just lose everything in case of something, in case you will lose your phone, maybe someone will steal it from you, maybe it will just freeze to death and you won't be able to get its information. Having a backup is incredibly useful, since it allows you to save your photos, videos and other apps data on the web, and you can have access on it from any part of the world with a relatively strong internet access, let's be honest. But once again, very useful feature. I would strongly advise you to keep that on, because otherwise you will have a problem. And why would you be not prepared the day something unfortunate happens, like, let's be honest. Anyway, unlock method. I will go with a password, and I will go with pattern, and then we'll go with a very simple L shape. Of course, if you want to set something different as your password, you are totally free to do that. I am not going to, since we have a tons of other tutorials on how to do it, so I will ignore this for now. And now we can customize our lock screen, specifically our notifications on the lock screen. I will go with hide notifications, since I like my anonymity being kept. And once again, I'm not going to go with biometrics, since this is a time waste and we have other tutorials on that. And now we have the ability to continue setup. I will go with that, since this is a full tutorial, but of course if you want to, you can just ignore it. Now, hey Google, otherwise known as Google Assistant. We could just skip it, and I'm going to, since Google Assistant is pretty annoying sometimes. So I will go with skip, but once again, if you want to, you can just set it on. And now anything else, we can add on our email account, we can change wallpaper, and we can review additional apps. Well, this too is pretty stupid to do, because changing wallpaper is easy and we have other tutorials on that. We can click review additional apps, and you will notice that by default you have all of this set up. And this, my friends, is called bloatware. I would strongly advise you to uncheck anything here, so you won't have a bloatware and you will have actual freedom in choosing which applications you want on your device. So now let's hit OK, now let's hit next, and in any minute now we should be able to finish our little setup. Now we have some REALME-specific information. For example, we can enable auto update overnight wallpaper carousel, which I'm going to disable since it's annoying. We can have intelligent search service, which is basically an AI fancy tool. I will also disable that. We also have global search. I will keep that on, but I'm not entirely sure why is it a feature that you have to agree to user agreement if it's just going to scroll through your phone, but sure. And lastly, we have user experience program and system stability improvement program, both of which should basically resolve about you giving away your data. So I will go with done now. And once again, if you want to check few things or other things, you are totally fine to do it. Now we click get started, and in any moment now we should see our phone ready to use. And you want to give it a little moment. Here we go. Beautiful. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.